Hello, my people. It's Manuel Kanza here once again on Kudro Central. And as usual, we have a lot to talk about. Kudro, Afro House, and so much more. I want to thank you for always being here with us, watching our show, watching our programs, watching everything that we have been producing. It's not going to be different from now on as we are on this new phase. We have been doing some extra work to bring you guys some of the best footage possible from Angola. And we have also been receiving a lot of friends from overseas. And we also want to share that with you. Now, before we move on, I want to talk to you guys about some of the best episodes that we had here so far. And besides that, we are also going to share with you some of the new content that we have been producing behind the scenes, and it's been amazing short films, documentaries, because I know you love the stories as much as you love the music and the dance. So getting to know your favorite artists of Kuduro and Afro House, it's also nice to know their background. So this is why Kuduro Central will bring you some of the best stories ever here on I Love Kuduro. So it's too much, but we're gonna try and break it up, split these episodes so that you can have part 1, part 2, and possibly part 3. So don't get bored, grab some popcorns, be ready, and let's watch some of our best moments here on Kuduro Central.
Arribaba, minha cabeça tá confusa, só quero a Rihanna ou a estilo Wanda. Filhas de cabila já querem que pegue o voo, e as do Benguela já sabem que tô no show. Vim fazer dinheiro, não quero saber de house. Os donos da banda já sabem que eu sou bonito, tá tipo um mosquito, vou picar em house. Ativo seguro porque na via não brinco, sempre no ativo, a curtir o yuyu. All real nobody, vou estragar a party, os niggas a olharem. Nobody, estragar a party, babies a me olharem, niggas a rirarem, aqui tá me apoiarem. Nobody, estragar a party, babies a me olharem, niggas a rirarem, aqui tá me apoiarem. Aqui tá me apoiarem. Cuia buena, sei bebe cuio é por isso que eu sou o GG. Olha pro meu drip, mas não gajo da cassete. Tenho muita bebe à minha volta e eu nem quero saber. Sempre fresh, fui parar na lua, nigga. Estou com Giovanni, Will e o Fábio Lima. Reira tá reira, controla na massa toda ma. Jerônimo tá de lado, cuidado, vai lhe arrastar. Olha essa dama no bota, tá se mentir. Tá fingir que não me viu, mas ela sabe que eu tô aqui. Olha essa dama no bota, tá se mentir. Tá fingir que não me viu, mas ela sabe que eu tô aqui. Nobody, estragar a party. Babies a me olharem, niggas a rirarem, aqui tá me apoiarem. Nobody, estragar a party. Babies a me olharem,
Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to my movie, Made in Angola. This is a movie made with Kudro and Afro House dancers. We are here to show you which are the names of the steps and how it rised. From this short movie, you will learn it all. A short film about Afro House, Angola. How to dance in just 30 minutes, plus more will give you history about the steps. And I will explain it all to you in just Hello, my name is Manuel Kanza. I'm from Angola, dancer and choreographer of Afro House in Kudro. You are now watching the rehearsal. Usually the choreographer stands in front and shows the next move as the dancers come forward, but the dancers never stop moving. Once they are finished, they return to the checkpoint at the next orientation while dancing. There are many traditional dance moves in most parts of Angola, and 70% of these popular dance steps are mixed for Afro House. The most common ones are Cabetula, Kuduro, Chianda, Quintuene, Kwasa Kwasa, Jogo de Cintura, and Sasa Choco. These are the roots of Angolan Afro House dance. And I'm here to teach you and show you the influences that we have for the Afro House dance movement. You are now watching the popular moves of Afro House. These are the common used dance steps for Afro House in Angola. When we transfer the moves from traditional dance to Afrobeat, we transform the dance to fit into the rhythm of Afrobeat, and it requires extra skills and new moves. Afro House and Kuduro is very popular all over the world right now. So there was a need for me to go to Brazil and also take the opportunity to teach them the dictionary steps of Afro House and Kuduro. I have been very anxious for a long time to see how the Brazilian will react to Afro House and Kuduro because we have many fans there for Afro House and Kuduro. I took the opportunity to show them when I went to the Rio Agatoshka camp. I was invited to choreograph, so I showed them the basics, and it makes me so happy to see how people react to the movement and how they get to learn everything in so little time. It shows me how interested they are, and which gives me more motivation to teach. The Brazilian community are used to having dance like this because they've been receiving many Angolans for a really long time, and it was easy for me to teach them the rules because they already had the rhythm in them.
do some moves, and you guys just copy. I want to see how you guys will react to each move I do. Just see and try to do it.
This preparation was very important for them because they are already familiar with some steps of Afro House, so which can help the house dancers also to mix their moves into Afro House. After a long day of rehearsal and training in New York City, I took the time to show the dancers how it's done in Angola. I took some videos for them to be able to see how it's done in the streets. That was really great. I loved the reaction of the dancers. It was really great. Most Afro House dancers in New York, they love Afro House a lot. And I really wanted them to be able to mix the Afro House dance movement into their house dance. So I took the opportunity to show them some basic stuff, some basic movements of Kudro. And if you're new to our traditional movements, these are the basics movements of was really great to see how Mawu were able to perform the movement in so little time. They loved the steps, they loved the movements. They practiced a lot, a lot. It was really, really amazing to see that a movement from Angola was so well received in New York. And these dancers, they are one of the best house dancers in New York City. So it was really an honor for me to see how they react to the new move that were introduced by me. So this makes me really happy to see how they were enjoying and how they can mix that to their house dance.
Nice. Say hi to the camera.
Hey, my name is Efrat. I'm also a co-founding member of Mawu, but I also go by Bounce. My introduction into house came out of the breaking community and the hip-hop community. So when I came to the club in New York, it was like an amazing experience where I saw a freedom that I didn't find in the breaking community, even though there was a different kind of freedom of expression there. In the house club, it was people from all different generations, all different backgrounds, all different situations in life coming together to relate to the music and to the DJ. So it was a really freeing and amazing experience, and I think something that's really exciting about having Manuel come here to teach Kudro workshops is that Mawu, as a crew, we embrace sort of culture in the biggest sense of the word, in terms of understanding it completely and fully and trying to really know the roots of what we love, whether it be house or hip hop or breaking or funk styles, anything. We kind of try to learn from the sources because we believe that to really be part of a community or culture, it has to be a holistic approach. So you have to know about where things came from, the names of things, why things were created, when they were created, because it's livelihood for people, and it's their means to express themselves, and it's their means to be free. So having Manuel come here and teach us Kuduro, being that he's straight from Angola and he's a very important figure in the Kuduro community was a real gift to us, and kind of, I think, speaks to our larger mission as a crew, which is to really like delve into all the parts and influences that make house so beautiful and so kind of all-encompassing in terms of like the cultures and the musical references that influence house. So what was exciting for me also was learning from Manuel that Kudro and many different styles in Africa are innovating constantly on traditional forms and on influences from all different parts of the world. And I think that's something that us as New Yorkers can really learn from, sort of this idea of always like innovating and developing, and we're doing that in our own way, but it's sort of interesting that African dance and like Afro-diasporic movement is the root of everything we already do, but now we're going back to Africa, to the actual source of it, so it's kind of this beautiful circle, I think. Does that make any sense? Like if we look at jazz, authentic jazz dance is the root of hip hop, and that comes from dances that like come out of slavery. Do you know what I mean? It comes from Africa, so it's like this amazing circle, and I think that's just something that would be amazing.
I think it's so great for us that to have Manuel here in New York. I feel like my dance is going to change forever, just being exposed to the energy that I see within the Kudro. It makes me want to be more explosive, and I see Manuel fly, and it gets me so excited that I don't think my dance will ever be the same again. So we did a lot of work to get in here, and all of the visas and the paperwork and the BS, but I'm so happy that we did it, and I feel like everyone who experienced the workshop here in New York, their life and their dance has changed forever, and they've really experienced the energy of Angola. And that's really important for me, because I want New York to always stay, evolving and keep the energy fresh and keep my culture alive. So it's really important that house does not become a thing of the past and history and get stuck in the way that it was, the way that it is. This is the future of house. To see it now on a world platform, which is really important, that we're not just focused on what's going on here within our underground scene in New York, that we're focused on how we've influenced the entire world with our culture, which makes me really proud. When I travel, I feel so proud to say, like, yeah, I'm from New York. Like, I represent, the New York house scene, and for people to feel, that energy within my dance and, the way I talk, the way I walk, everything is New York. So that gives me a lot of pride, and of course, my dream is to go and share this energy with Angola and inspire them even more, because I know a lot of them, they just get the exchange through videos, just to see what they've done after being exposed to the house music that America created. They just took it to a whole other level, and now everyone is looking to Africa for the next big thing. This is where all of the evolution of house culture and house music is happening, so it's a really exciting time to be alive and to be part of this history. And yeah, I'm really happy that we were able to make this happen.
We do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay?
Wait.
This is called shupala.
This was after the
So you're not going to do, you're only going to do 1, 2, 3,
I told him I was going to do this.
4, 5, 6.
It's that one.
It's that.
It was
Yeah.
this
So,
one.
yes.
No, but you did a track with that. Can you do that sometimes with that?
One on camera. Yeah, okay. So this part here, we really need to clean this part. So take this picture in your head. Yeah. When you do this, yeah, boom.
The heels
Right.
up?
Yeah.
Both heels?
Yeah. No, just the one. That has the movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like your heel hit the ground then?
So boom, fa, ha, ha. Yes.